Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 4PLAYED, where we play really weird and awkward games to get to know each other and maybe have our exes come back or have our current break up with us. I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's not that serious. But I'm TQ, I'm your host, and I want to introduce the lovely people I have here. So I'm gonna start with you, Amber. You're gonna say your name is Amber.
Oh, my name is Amber.
All right, Amber, where are you from?
Well, I live in Chicago.
But it sounds like there's a but behind that.
I mean, I was born in California, but technically I'm from Chicago, I guess.
Okay.
I've been here long enough.
Okay, cool. And where can the viewers find you on social media?
On Instagram, my name is It's Amber Simone.
Hope. I'm from Atlanta. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, H Smith for Instagram, and I am Hope for Twitter.
Gotcha. All right, Jade. Your name is Jade, obviously. Where are you from, and where can the people find you on social media?
I'm from Philly. You can find me at by Jade Hendricks on everything.
All right, cool. So we're gonna play this game, hella awkward. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions from all four categories. We have a category called dating. We also have a category called sex. Any versions? Okay. We also have a category called relationships, and we have our final category called real talk. Amber, you're up next. You're first.
Okay.
We're gonna go Amber, Hope, Jade, just because that's how y'all are right here in front of me. So the first question for dating, Amber, would you date someone with kids? Why or why not?
No, because I do not want children. And I don't nobody's mama.
Period. Pooh. Okay. Cool. Wait, I said date though. Do you gotta be in a relationship to be somebody's mama though?
Well, at my age, if you're dating isn't for long term, I would hope. I don't just date for fun at this age.
I respect it. Had to ask it. All right, Hope. Have you ever taken part in an affair? Did you know beforehand or did you find out later?
I've never been a part of an affair. No.
Okay.
That I know.
All right, if you're watching and you know something Hope doesn't know, don't tell him. All right, cool.
Please don't tell me anything.
We'll wait for that. All right, Jay, at one point do you have the so what are we talk?
I don't know what that means.
When you go from dating to like being exclusive with that person.
I think it's dependent on the situation. You can't really put a timeline on it, at least for me.
Okay. All
I
right.
avoid that question like the plague.
You don't want a DTR?
Yeah, and I don't ask that question anyway.
Yeah.
What does DTR mean?
Define the relationship.
Where do they teach you that at? All right. Amber, are you letting someone fly you out, all expenses paid on the second date?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Why not? I mean, simple. Why not? It sounds like a great time.
You don't know this person though, Amber. No judgment.
Well, who you said the second date? You didn't say I didn't know them. That's two different things.
Okay, I see what you're doing here. Okay, I see what you're doing here. I got to get more specific with y'all. I got it. All right, Hope. Tell us about your worst date.
It was just really, really awkward. And this was actually when I was in Philly. I went to undergrad in Philly, so I spent a lot of time there. But yeah, this was one summer I was in Philly, and I was a young a baby gay, so I was dating around, and I went on one date with this girl, and it was just really not it. And we kind of, jumped the gun and said that we would have a date for like multiple hours, but it wasn't really given that. So I kind of had to come up with an excuse to get out.
Don't mind me asking, like, why didn't she do it for you?
I think it was a mismatch in maturity. She just wasn't, you know, she was giving not.
She fumbled the bag. She fumbled the bag. All right, Jade, when can you post your relationship on social media?
I don't do that.
Never.
I don't feel like there's a need to do that. Like, if I'm in a relationship, my friends know, my family knows. Why I gotta post about it? Like,
I'm putting it on my LinkedIn. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, Amber, how would you react if you discovered your friend is dating your ex? Somebody better change those batteries.
That's not me. I guess it depends on which ex it was. Did I like this ex? Like, if it was an important ex and I don't really care, I'd be like, girl, you should have known better. But if it's an ex, like I was like in love with this person, we're obviously not friends. Like, it's nothing to say. I'm not gonna confront either one of them. It's nothing to say. It's,
I hear that.
Yeah.
What if it's like, what about, I'm just going off asking a part B, and anybody can chime in. Even if it's not an ex, what if it's someone you like really a lot, but you guys never dated, and a friend of yours start dating that person?
Oh, if it was a crush, like I had a crush. Oh no.
Did they know if they knew I had that friend?
Obviously, know that I was crushing on that person. No.
Yeah, it's a no. That's rude. Like,
that's worse. It might be worse.
Worse than dating the ex?
It might be worse.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get a chance, right?
Yeah. Right. I didn't even experience that. Right. I can see why that could be worse.
I'm not to listen to you talk about them either. I agree with that. Hope, what is your type?
What? In what way?
I'm glad I get that question.
In dating.
My type is somebody that I can have in-depth conversations with, somebody that's very emotionally intelligent, mature, has like a lot of life experience. Somebody that I just kind of feel calm around. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, made me warm inside.
I know. I was like, oh.
Jade, do you believe in second chances for bad first dates?
I mean, why was the date bad? Like, it depends. I can't say yes for sure or no for sure. Like, it depends on situation. So, I don't know.
We got through the first round of dating for hella awkward. I don't think any of that was awkward.
What's your type was awkward for me? If I would have had to answer that.
That wasn't even your question.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to answer that. I don't have an answer for that.
All right, so we're gonna get into the next category of sex. All right, mind you, all of you guys still got your skips, so if you want to use them, feel free to do so. But Amber, for you, does having sex depend on time spent or attraction?
Sex, attraction.
Okay.
But if I spend enough time with you, I might be attracted to you. So, it all works.
Yes. 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 All right. Hope. Have you ever had, well, you already said yes, but have you ever had a whole phase or player phase? Did you enjoy it?
Yes. 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 It was great. It was lovely. Had a great time.
Had a great time. Cool. Jay, does body count matter? Let me repeat this. Does body count matter? How many is too many?
It doesn't matter. I don't care about any of that.
Cool. So 137. That's okay.
That's none of my business.
All right. Hey, as long as the person is clean.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
I mean, you can get an STI after having sex with one person, so it doesn't
Exactly.
matter to me.
Yeah. Agree. Amber, what is the sexiest part of your body?
My thighs. I mean, most people probably say my titties, but my thighs.
What do you say about
Most people probably say my titties. Like, people love my titties, so they're big, but I think my thighs are the sexiest part of my body.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Hope, do you need to be emotionally connected with someone to have sex with them?
Yes. I'm Demi, so that's how that works.
Yeah.
I respect it. Jade, what do you think about your partner discussing your sex life with their friends?
You know, you asked me this question before, and initially my answer was, I don't mind as long as it's in a respectful way. But I changed my mind. I actually don't think that's any of their friends' business. Don't talk about what we do in bed with your friends. Unless you're like trying to like suggest a toy or something. You're like, oh yeah, my girlfriend likes this or whatever the fuck. Don't, other than that, that's none of their fucking business. So don't do it.
None of your friends' business right here. Insert y'all don't know the Genuine song? None of your friends' business.
Oh yeah, none of your.
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
Yeah.
None of
No,
their
you had went out for a second. Chill.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I was about to say, who am I on a Zoom with?
Girl.
You know, that's crazy. I didn't pick these cards for anybody, but the fact that you got a similar question before, it's weird. Shit, awkward. All right, Amber. Amber, would you accept below average sex if everything else in the relationship was perfect? Why you feel like that?
I don't like that.
Okay. So if they are teachable, yes. If they are not teachable, no. Like, sex is a big part of a relationship to me. And if you can't have sex, everything else, I mean, that's high on the list. So you don't have everything. So no.
What makes somebody not teachable? If they're just like, no, I don't want to do that.
If you say, I like this.
Okay.
And they just completely ignore what you're saying. And you trying to tell them, like, I'm telling you what I like. Like, that's a non-teachable person. They're pointless in life. Move.
Hope, how do you feel about sucking toes?
It depends on the person. I don't mind it, but it depends on the person and if they like that.
Okay.
Oh, you suck toes.
I do.
I'm the one asking questions around here.
Clarify, like,
I support you.
Answer like, no shame in Hope's game. All right.
nothing wrong with that.
Jade, quickies are fun, but how do you tell your partner the quickies are too quick?
Can girls really have like quickies?
How was it too quick? What happened? Like, did they come too fast, or did I come too fast, or did they stop before I was ready, or did
to help me help you?
I think that's a hetero question.
Yeah.
I think I don't think
that
that's
doesn't apply here. I don't think.
yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you another question.
Okay.
If your identity could remain anonymous, would you go to a sex party?
No.
Oh,
Why I gotta be anonymous though?
I mean, you don't have to. It's just some people want to be. If you want everybody to know your social security number, you show up, and that's on you.
But I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. Sex parties are fun. You don't know nobody there most of the time anyway, so you already anonymous.
Can you imagine if you walked in like, yo?
That has happened to me before. That's happened, but
all right, tell me.
just kind of stay away from them.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna get into our third category, relationships. Amber, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Tell us a story. How did you and your current partner meet?
Like the person I'm dating, because I'm single.
Sure, the person you're dating.
Okay. Well, technically, we met in high school, but we ran into each other at a party, and she didn't notice me, so I double back, make myself known, and we just started kicking it since then.
Did you like her in high school?
No, I didn't even know she liked girls. I didn't know she liked girls. She dressed very feminine in high school. But when I saw her at this party, she was very masculine. And I was like, oh, okay, girl. But I couldn't remember her name, but I was like, oh, okay.
You doubled back and didn't even know her name. Cool.
Because I was like, damn. But it was like but she knew I liked girls because she knew about, everybody knows about Whitney, so she knew about Whitney. So
they don't know about it.
Well, I mean, if anybody who know me knows about
some of the viewers don't know
the first girl I was with. Like everybody knows about her. Like, so she knew.
Cool. All right, Hope. Without you in the equation, could you see a friendship between your ex and your current?
Absolutely not. No. Very, very, very different people. No.
Cool. You won't have to find them at the party together. Jade, would you marry someone with opposing political views?
I mean, I don't want to get married at all, so no. But if I did want to get married, no. Absolutely not.
Period.
What are your opposing views? You hate gay people? You don't believe people should have the right to like housing? Like, what are your, if you oppose anything that I like agree with, then I don't want you around me, period.
Yeah.
I was telling them earlier, it's just not even political, but a red flag of mine is somebody who don't like Beyonce. I'm not marrying either.
That has nothing to do with political views.
Flag. I was talking to a girl and had to leave her alone because once she found out that I was a Beyonce fan, it was like every single time I talked to her, I didn't even talk about Beyonce, but every single time I talked to her, she would bring Beyonce up and like in a snarky way. And I'm like, you listen to Trey Songz and Chris Brown. Like, I really don't want to hear your opinion on music. You know,
yeah, I like that.
I had to dead that. I was like, get away from me. No taste.
Okay. Amber, are you open to a long distance relationship? What are your ground rules?
Are we poly? Like how often we see each other? Okay, so it depends. If we are poly, if we see each other often, like a lot of things depend. I have been in a long distance relationship before, but we saw each other twice a month. So that was fine. But like now, if I don't see them often, then I have to be able to date somebody else too that's closer.
Yeah. Cool. Hope, your best friend and your partner aren't vibing. What do you do?
I would talk to them individually on what the root of the problem is.
Look at that.
That's so nice. I would just keep them apart.
Yeah, right. I'd be like, y'all just don't have
Right. They'll just keep them apart.
I'm gonna spice it up. Let's just say you can't. They can't agree to be friends.
Well, that's like their individual boundaries with each other. So I'll just respect that.
Cool. All right, Jade. Have you ever fallen out of love and stayed in a relationship anyway?
No.
Dang, as soon as you fell out, you was like, it's over with. You ain't trying to get back in it? Damn, ruthless.
I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Damn.
All right, Amber. Would you
God.
someone with a low credit score?
I'm also like Jade. I have no desire to get married. And no. Like, if I was to get married, no. Because why do you have a low credit score and you're a grown up? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, no.
Maybe
Not get married.
a bunch of bills in their name when they was a kid and didn't pay for them.
And you ain't cleaned it up yet. That should have fell off 7 years later. So, I mean.
Look, I'm just trying to help your future non-married person.
No.
I'm trying to have some hope out there. No pun intended. Hope.
If they're not fixing it, like, that's a red flag. Like, so you don't care? Like, that's
you
just.
See it as a problem.
Yeah.
Especially
If you don't see it as a
especially if you're trying to marry somebody.
yeah.
Like, you have to be trying to fix it. Like,
Yes.
if you're just like, oh, whatever, it's like, you know that you need that for a lot of things.
Hello, you gonna spend more money in life having a lower credit score? Like, no, I'm not doing that.
In my experience, no, people who don't understand how important, and it's unfortunate because it shouldn't matter. I hate the concept of credit in general, but it does matter. And so people who do not consider it at all, don't think about how it's going to affect their future, that tells me you're not even thinking about the future. Like, you don't care. Like, think about if you're going to need to get a car, if you're going to need to buy a house. Like, it affects more than that too. Like, certain jobs check your credit score before they'll even hire you. Like, so if you're not thinking like, I need to fix this so that I can move throughout life the way I want to, then I'm just like, what do you be thinking about? You're not planning for nothing. You don't got no 2-year plan, no 5-year plan. Like, that's weird.
Yeah. Grow up. Like,
moral of the story.
Yeah.
Hope, do you believe in gender roles?
No, fuck gender roles. What? Ew. No. I hate them.
I do.
You do?
To an extent, yeah. Like, not like old school, like, you know, I cook and clean and then you, like, you know, but yeah, I do to an extent. I don't want to touch the trash. I don't want to change a light bulb. I don't want to do things like that.
Oh, you're just lazy.
That's not like, what do you know how many things I do? Like, no, that's not lazy. Like,
I do hate taking out the trash. I hate it.
I hate taking out trash too. I can't do it.
No, I don't believe in gender roles. I'm Max for Max, so we just exist in our relationship. It's very cute.
Who takes out the garbage, Hope? Who takes out the garbage?
What else is to it?
See?
Oh no.
All right, Jade, would you move to a new city for your partner? What are the key factors?
I don't know. I don't think I would. Just because of the career that I want and the life that I want. I can't be just moving for somebody else. I need to, if I'm gonna move, it's gonna be for me. And if I'm like in a space where like I need to be in this city for whatever it is I'm doing, you can go. Like,
damn, it's ruthless.
I'm sorry.
Ain't no second
like, I'm
chances, ain't no falling back in love.
Like, what about my life? What about my career, girl? What about me? Time.
You acting real light skin.
I know. I know. How I feel though.
All right, we're down to our last category now, which is real talk. We're about to get real, okay? No one used their skips yet, so you know, got some real gangsters on the call. Well, I say
Period.
like that.
Yeah.
Period. Because you got to say it with your chest.
Real,
Gangsters.
real gangsters on the call. I don't know why I did my voice like that either. But Amber, if you can snap your fingers and change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I mean, I'm pretty amazing, I think. My ADHD. I would check. It's real bad.
Okay. Hope, you can only stream one album from for the rest of your life. Which album are you listening to as you have all those albums?
Oh no, that's the worst. Let me choose from the wall. Okay. Ego Death, The Internet.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Cool. Jade, define love.
Why you gotta give me these questions? Every question you keep, all the questions you give me. Sorry, you told me not to clap. All the questions you give me always gotta be something rough.
Well, you can use your skill.
I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it.
No love coming from Jade. All
That
right.
is a hard thing to define, though. Like that's kind of like.
I would say if I could define it, it's my girlfriend.
Oh,
That's so gay.
okay. One day, maybe I'll be like you. One day, maybe.
When you go to Paris.
If we make it to Paris.
Paris. So
I am going to Paris with Paris, but Paris might not be in the picture, and Amber might be going to Paris by herself.
You want me to cut that out?
No. This is real talk. Like everything I ever say about someone, they have heard.
So I was just making sure.
Paris know what it is.
Hey, all right. Hope, tell us the story of your first time getting wasted.
Okay, because I don't smoke and I don't drink, so it was a big event. It was either freshman year or sophomore year of college, and it was after I did all my performances in a play that I was in. And so my castmates bet me that if we like sold out all of our nights, that they would get me a brownie and they would give me a drinky drink. And so we sold out we sold out all our nights, and I had to, live up to the bet. So that was the first time I got like really, really, really drunk. And it was a great time. I was around my friends. It was nice.
Oh, okay.
You had a great time when you're really, really drunk, Tom?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was really, really drunk then. I don't think those are good times.
I mean, the next one wasn't the greatest, but when it was happening, it was nice.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow. Like
That's true. That's true. Because I would say, like, I also don't drink anymore. And the times I can remember where I was, highly intoxicated, it was great. The next day.
right.
All right. You ready, Jade? What were your childhood hobbies? Are they still a part of who you are today?
Childhood.
Or at least, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I rode my bike. I played football on the street with my friends. I started like writing at a really early age, like writing stories and stuff. So I get that is still part of life because I'm an author and also just a writer in general. I write all the time. I'm writing several scripts right now. It's stressing me out. So I guess that carried over from my childhood to now.
Would you like to self-plug your book?
Yeah, I have a book. It's called Rashad Flew Into the Sky. You can buy it on Amazon.
There you go. All right. Buy Jay's book or else.
Oh.
What TQ?
Yeah, what I said. Amber, parenting is hard. What should your parents have taught you when you were younger?
I don't know if you should give me this question. My parents didn't teach me. I had horrible parents. I'm sorry. Like,
And
I don't know. Like, my parents were horrible parents, still are. So they should have taught me a lot of things.
Okay.
So I don't know. They taught me how to be independent. That's good. But
Well, you've done well for yourself, even without.
thank you.
Welcome. Hope, how many times have you been in love? Not bad.
Oh,
Not bad. Cool. Cool.
is one of them now or no? Oh.
Okay. We're on our last question of real talk. And then I have another question that I'm gonna ask everybody to wrap it up. So Jade, what is something you're too scared to go after?
too scared to go after? Too scared?
Or it could be something you're very anxious about and probably avoiding it.
I was talking to one of my other friends about how like the both of us have been out of the dating game for so long that like we're really hesitant to jump back into it. Like we both when we were, it was easy. It was so easy to do it. But since we haven't done it in so long, we both be looking at each other like, do we really want to leave the house and have to interact with people and have to figure out how to get dates again? Like, it's stressful, it's hard. So
it's very hard.
I am like really hesitant to do that. I'm scared. I would say I'm scared to do that again.
Okay. I respect that answer because I agree. All right. Last question for everybody. Amber, you can start. Hope, and then Jay, you can end it. When was the last time you forgave yourself?
Last week. I'm going through a transition phase, and sometimes I'm harder on myself than I should be. So I just had to sit down with myself and like really like do some like inward thinking and pull some things out and understand I'm human. Things happen, and I've learned from things and I grow from things, and I'm no longer that person. And I, don't allow people to keep you where you are no longer at. So, yeah.
So, what about you, Hope?
Last time was a month ago, and I'm trying to keep that on the forefront of my actions for the new year. So that's a big thing for me.
And Jade?
What exactly is the question again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
When was the last time you forgave yourself?
Oh, okay. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I would say. Like 2 weeks ago or so. It was hard though. I don't know.
Did you feel better about it afterwards?
I mean, I still don't really feel good about it, but a friend of ours said, everything happens for a reason and certain things happen the way they were supposed to. So I gotta move on and just accept that. But I am still a little sad about it, I'll say.
I get it. I think it is hard in the moment to believe everything happens for a reason, but you'll believe it later on or after some time. I don't know who that friend you're talking about, but I guess you give good advice whoever the hell you are. Give me some advice, man, okay? If you're giving Jade advice, give me some advice. Do I like? Okay, we don't have to go there. Well, that's the end of Hella Awkward. There are of course more cards in this game. I think it's like over 100 or so in here. We ain't got time for over 100. Also, they not sponsoring this, so we don't have to go over there. But I do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your insert Sunday to spend time with me and to meet new people as well. Would you guys come back?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
I
Thank
would.
you. Jade always comes back. Jade always comes back. Cool. Any questions for me? I didn't answer anything. Anybody got anything for me?
All of them.
Yeah, have you recently forgiven yourself for something?
Oh, I am in the process of forgiving myself. I'm like in the moment of it. I think when things don't go your way, like Jade was saying, you know, everything is, happens for a reason. I'm in the same scenario, but when things don't go my way, I start to question myself, like, why did I even put myself in that position? But I do know it was a learning moment. We have our days. On Saturday, I'm like, this. And then on Sunday, I'm like, all right, I get it. And then on Monday, I'm going to be like, this. So,
Right.
It's a roller coaster.